Match 2. We're on the draw. We're going to mulligan this. Hopefully get another land. This is better. Bit slow, but I'll take it. Got a lot of 2-drops we could draw. Alright. Little Carrion Crow. Swiftclaw, you're a turn late, my friend. That's alright. We'll still bust out the Preeminent Captain just in case we draw a Midnight Guard or something like that. Alright. A Cursed Spirit, so he's got some intimidation going on. Wouldn't mind drawing a soldier here. I'll actually settle for that. So I could play the Razorfoot Griffin. A little more motivated to play double Swiftclaw. It's a lot of pressure right now. I don't have any soldiers, so no. I mean, the Razorfoot Griffin stops the Carrion Crow, but he could have a removal for it, so let's get our Swiftclaws out there. This makes me feel a little more comfortable with the race. Uh-oh. It's got a ill-forged... Oh, Triplicate Spirits. That, unfortunately, is very good against us. So we're going to have to start busting out the Griffins. Not quite keeping pace. Ooh. That actually works pretty well. Alright, we'll bust the Cathar out. Swing with the team. See how he blocks. So I technically don't have to sacrifice my Cathar, but I can save my Swiftclaw over here if I do that. So I basically lose a Swiftclaw and a Cathar to take out all his Triplicate Spirits and deal 3 damage to him. Or I can just let my 2 Cathars, or my Swiftclaws, die and then jam out a Razorfoot Griffin so I can block his Carrion Crow so he can't crack back. I think I'm going to do that instead. I'll let him lose I'll lose 2 dudes. Just so I can jam a Razorfoot Griffin this turn. I mean, it kind of sucks, but honestly, those spirits were going to be a big deal regardless. My Swiftclaws were going to have a hard time getting in there. So I think I'm actually okay with this. Oh, unfortunately, that guy is a little bit too big of a deal to contend with. You have to figure that one out. Not quite a draw that gets me out of this situation. I guess I just play a Griffin and pass. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to win against this Curse Spirit unless I can find something. So it looks like I'm going to be sideboarding into presumably Bronze Sable after this game. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not sure how to beat that Obnixilis. It seems like it's going to be pretty difficult. I see. So now I'm in a pretty tough spot. Yeah, that really sucks, actually. Now I can just sacrifice his Crow, make this a 5/5. So I should have played my land, so I guess... Now, even then, I would have sacrificed the Cathar, and... Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks bad. So do I have to chump block this turn? I guess I just take 7. This is going to be a tough one to win. Maybe a Frostlinks would help. Yeah, unfortunately, another card. Alright, I guess he's out of cards, though. Yeah, that doesn't help us. Yeah, I think that we aren't going to get out of this okay, unfortunately. I'm not quite sure how we can come back. So, I guess I have to sideboard into... Yeah, so I have to sideboard into something that can block a Curse Spirit. I just took far too much damage, unfortunately, this match from it. So, probably dump the Preeminent Captain, which isn't that great of a card anyway. And then just get on the Bronze Sable plan for the Accursed Spirit. So let's see, he sacks a couple creatures. Yeah, I think that we're dead. Even if I sack the Cathar, he sacks a couple creatures. And I can't kill it. So I double block. I sack my Cathar. This turns into a 5/5. These turns into 6/6s. He sacks the Crow and Pegasus, and it becomes even bigger. And I just lose all my guys, yeah. I think we're just pretty much not going to win. Actually, this has trample, so I'm just dead anyway. I kind of needed to like double block to do something there. So I screwed it up. That's okay. Honestly, I was dead anyway. So that was pretty harsh wrecking. What can I do about that? So what was the plan I just said? Bronze Sable. We'll dump the old Preeminent Captain. Not that useful anyway. I guess in our defense, we did have to mulligan that game, so that certainly didn't help us. Do I want to get the second one in there too? Somehow, like maybe get out of the Midnight Guard, just so I have more ways to block it, or else dump one more Griffin. Could do that too. Lower the curve. Let's dump a second Griffin and get a second Sable out there. I just want a lot of ways to block that Accursed Spirit. That ended up dealing about 9 to 12 damage to us that game, so that's pretty unacceptable in my opinion. Let's try this out. Yeah, this looks good. Alright, well, at least we're putting pressure on early. It's always a good sign. pretty fair trade, I think. I mean, yeah, it kind of ate up our turn, but we're going to be able to do Sable Swiftclaw next turn, so it's not that bad. That's unfortunate. So hopefully we can find Oppressive Rays or something. Otherwise, yeah, that's actually really disappointing that our entire deck just got shut down by one Razorfoot Griffin. Yeah, that doesn't. That's not a good sign. Yeah. All right. So he's got multiple rares. This looks like it's gonna be a tough one to win, unfortunately. Very surprised our entire deck just got shut down by one Razorfoot Griffin. That's that's not a good sign. So we're gonna pay 3 life so he doesn't draw an extra card. So I think we just need to build an army for a while and pay some life, unfortunately. But then we just got to set up for a nice attack. If we can get our Sanctified Charge, we could still win this. Take 5 or double block. Taking 5 doesn't seem like a great option. Could just chump block as well. Let's double block. Alright. It's okay trade with me, I guess. Alright. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So, still locked down too much. Yeah, too many land draws, unfortunately. I think if we'd just gotten our... We would have been sitting really pretty had we pick up the Sanctified Charge in our deck. But the way it is, yeah, just all it took was a Razorfoot Griffin. And our plan was done. So that's... that doesn't bode well for our deck, I don't think. If one first striker is all it takes to shut us down, that's not good. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just game over now. Alright, that's too bad. Tried our best. Didn't draw hot. Discovered the weakness of our deck. And gonna have to move to round 3 with a loss, unfortunately. It's too bad, too, because this deck that we're running is just sick looking on paper. But apparently not all that good. Yeah, we lose. Alright, it's not even worth making him do it. Let's just end it. Alright, I'll see you round 3.